Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to our bid to find baseball's greatest team, and it gets very, very exciting now. We are down to the semi-finals. There are 4 American teams left. There are 4 National League teams left. Today we will eliminate half the American League teams because it is the 1935 Tigers up against the 2008 Tampa Bay Rays, who just keep causing upsets, really. If I just quickly glance over to my notes, the Tigers have beaten, where are we here? The Tigers have beaten the 2002 Angels and the 2015 Royals to get here. The Rays have beaten the 1983 White Sox and the 2004 Red Sox, which was, I've got to say, quite the upset. So, as ever, it's a one-off game. It's a modern era strategy. Injuries are disabled. Let's go check our 25-man rosters. And here they are here, as ever. If you want to have a bit of a longer look, just give the video a quick pause. You can zoom in around me. They are the stats for the season that they're playing from. So 1935 for the Tigers, 2008 for the Rays. And yeah, I've grown fond of both these teams through this series, it's got to be said. So I'll be disappointed one of them has to lose, but one of them has to lose. So let's go and check the starting lineups. And here we go. So leading things off for the Tigers, it's Petey Fox in right field. G. Walker bats second in center field. Charlie Gehringer at second base bats third. Hank Greenberg, I should say, cleans up at first base. Mickey Cochran catches at 5. Bill Rogel at shortstop bats 6. It's the Goose, my favorite. Goose Goslin in left field bats 7. Marv Owen at third base bats 8. Schoolboy Rowe is the Tigers pitcher. And then over to the Tampa Bay side of the team sheets, it is Carl Crawford leading things off in left field. Eric Hinsky in right field bats 2. I thought he was a first baseman. Anyway, he bats second in right field. Evan Longoria third base bats 4. It is Carlos Pena cleaning up at first base. Donia Navarro catches at 5. It is Ikanori Iwamura, that's second base. Mailed that one, didn't I? Ben Zobrist in center field bats 7. Jason Bartlett at shortstop bats 8. And Jimmy Shields will be on the mound for the Rays. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. We are at Tropicana Field. And yeah, the 1935 Tigers are probably very surprised by that they're at Tropicana Field. They're probably very surprised at what the hell is Tropicana. But anyway, while they're figuring that out, Petey Fox has struck out, and it's G. Walker coming up now. It is a 2-1 pitch, and Walker hits it up there into left field. He'll be caught. It's a very low camera angle, isn't it? Which is take a little bit of getting used to. So it'll be Gehringer coming up now. Another 1-2 pitch with 2 out, no one on, and he has grounded that to the first baseman. Pitcher covers, and that will do it for the top of the first. Let's see what the Rays can do. Crawford to lead things off against Schoolboy Rowe. Full count. And it is a leadoff walk. In will come Eric Hinsky. I know who I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Hosmer. There was an error. Oh, it's an error by the second baseman, and there's 2 on there now. Eric Hosmer was a first baseman, wasn't he, I think? That's who I'm thinking of. Anyway, Longoria, full count, and strikes out. And oh, how the Tigers needed that. That is 1 away. Carlos Pena now. An 0-2 pitch. He strikes out. And Schoolboy Rowe is going now. And it is Navarro coming in. 0-2 pitch. 2 on, 2 out. Navarro into left field. The Goose is underneath it. And that'll be that. It will end at the first. So just the 1 error. Greenberg now, sorry, will lead things off. An 0-2 pitch. I don't know why I've called him Greenberg twice. It's clearly says Green. So 1 away with that strikeout. Mickey Cochran. Full count. And Cochran draws the walk. So the Tigers have their first base runner. In is Billy Rogel now. An 0-2 pitch. Rogel grounds it to the third baseman. Could be a double play ball. They're just going to get 1. And that is 2 away for Goslin at the plate. First pitch. And Goose has sliced it, but straight to shortstop. It looked like it was going to get over for a second then, didn't it? But no such luck. Scoreless Tigers in the second. Iwamura. I can't even say his first name. Iwamura, I think is how we'll say that. Either way, he's out. Zobrist will come in now. A 2-2 pitch. Zobrist sends one straight up. And that's going to be 2 away. As the second baseman makes the catch. And it'll bring up Jason Bartlett now. A 1-2 pitch. Bartlett lines it straight to the second baseman. And that will do it for the second. It is still scoreless. It is still hitless. And it is Marv Owen to lead things off for the Tigers. It's a 1-1 pitch. And Owen, that's well hit. We've got a hit now into right field for a leadoff single. Now, I think Schoolboy Rowe up next. He is not the worst hitting pitcher going around. A 1-0 pitch. Rowe has, well, the less said about that, the better, really. He's out. And it is Petey Fox with 1 on, 1 out. 0 for 1 today, of course, Fox. He is... I mean, it looks like he's tried to play a cut shot that he's bailed out of. And, was it a bunt? Anyway, whatever has happened, he's out at first. The runner's at second. G. Walker is the man at the plate. A 1-0 pitch. Walker gets one up the middle, and that might open the scoring. You've got to send him with 2 out, surely. He's going for home. Is he going to get there? Yes, he does. And G. Walker delivers the RBI single. The Tigers have a 1-0 lead, and Gehringer is the new man at the plate. He is 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch. He's hit one out into left field. It's deep left field, but it's not deep enough. And that will be that. But the Tigers have a lead going into the bottom of the third. James Shield will lead things off. It's a full count. And it is a ground ball to the shortstop. Should be easy enough. 1 away. Next man in is, of course, Cole Crawford, back to the top of the order. He walked first time around. It's a full count this time around. And he has popped one up into left field. Goose is there. That'll be 2 away. And next man in is Eric Hinsky, who is 0 for 1. An 0-2 pitch. 2 out, none on. And Hinsky watches strike 3. And that'll do it for that. So we go to the fourth, a 1-run game, which the Tigers lead. Greenberg comes in. Full count. Greenberg, oh, that was... Maybe it was something he had to swing on. Either way, got away from the catcher, but he's thrown him down at first. And that was very much not something you had to swing at. It nearly hit the plate, it looks like. Mickey Cochran, 2-1 pitch. Cochran grounds it to the shortstop. That looked quite low as well, didn't it? But he's out at first, so that's 2 away. Look where he's hit that from. Look at that. That is ridiculous. That is the worst swing in baseball history, surely. Billy Rogel, an 0-2 pitch. And he strikes out. I say that when I was a kid playing, because I grew up, backyard cricket, you always play. I used to play T-ball. So when we first went to Longoria leads off as I go on this little sidetrack story. So yeah, we always played backyard cricket growing up in Australia. So when we went to play like baseball proper, where they're throwing it at you and not T-ball, pitcher threw it. It sort of bounced in just like it was a cricket delivery, like because in cricket it bounces and then comes at you. So I played like a cricket shot over center field for a home run. It was some of those things that I could probably never do again. It was like 10 or 12 or something. So you don't have to hit it that well with 10 or 12-year-old arms. But yeah, it was everybody. It was just one of those really funny things. It was like a textbook cricket shot, playing baseball to a ball that bounced in. Yeah. Goslin will lead things off as the fourth is scoreless. It's a 3-1, and it is a walk. It's one of those things that's like one of the highlights of my sporting career that you get at 10 years old, that you'll never better it again because you couldn't do it again if you tried. And that is going to be caught in center field, so that it's 1 out, 1 on, and it is Schoolboy Rowe. Can he move this runner around a little bit better than he did last time? He strikes out for 2 away for Petey Fox, who is 0 for 1. It's a 3-1. It is a walk. There is 2 on. There is 2 out. And it is G. Walker, who hit an RBI single last time he was up. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Walker can't do it again, as he dribbles it down the first base line and is out by the first baseman, who takes the base to end the top of the fifth. So still 1-0. Iomura comes in. They should pinch hit this guy out, in truth. Do me a big favour. He strikes out. 1 away. Zobrist 0 for 1 stump comes in. It's a 2-2 pitch. Zobrist has sliced one down into left field, but Goose is there. And that'll be 2 away. And Jason Bartlett is the new man at the plate. He is 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch with 2 out. There's nobody on. And Bartlett, that's going to drop in. Is it? Oh no, the Goose is there. Flaps his wings, makes the diving catch, and ends the 5th. So we go to the 6th. Still the Tigers lead 1-0. Gehringer to the plate. It is a 2-0 pitch. Gehringer hits it into left center field, but left field is there. And that'll be 1 away. It should be Greenberg up next. It is. He is 0 for 2. It's an 0-1 pitch. And Greenberg has hit that very, very far. And Hank Greenberg doubles the lead. It is 2-0 to the Tigers now. Only their 3rd hit of the game as well. And that is ruthless efficiency, isn't it? So Hank Greenberg doubles the lead. It's 2-0 to the Tigers now. Mickey Cochran comes in. 1 on, none out. A 1-2 pitch. And Cochran up the middle for a base hit. Is this going to be the end of James Shields, I wonder? So 1 on, 1 out. Shields to Rogel, who is 0 for 2. Full count. Rogel grounds at that double play. Yeah, and that'll do it. But not before the lead is doubled. So it's a 2-run game now. And we'll see the Tampa Bay Rays go in. I think if I remember correctly, Cliff Floyd is pinch hitting, so that will do it for Shields. I'm pretty sure when they faced the Red Sox, the Rays weren't doing anything. I think they hit a 3-run home run, didn't they? Or something like that, and that got them over the line then. But yeah, we'll see. Crawford, 0-2 pitch. Crawford swings, gets away from the catcher, but not far enough out at first. So that is 2 away now. And it is Eric Hinsky who is 0-2. First pitch. And oh, Eric Hinsky makes it 2-1. That was hit, wasn't it? Our second tier in center field. And do we get a read on that one? How far? It's just way out of here. Nobody can measure it. So, run cancelled out. It's 2-1 now. And Longoria will come in. He is 0-2. It's a 1-0 pitch. And he has got that into left center field. That'll go to the wall. And it'll be at least a double. As I think it's Gosling that has it out there. And that is a 2-out double. So, can the Tigers get out of this inning with a lead all of a sudden? Pena comes in. He's 0-2. It's a 2-2 pitch. He strikes out. And we will go to the 7th. And it's a 1-run game again. Alright, Trevor Miller is the new man on the mound to face Goose Goslin, who is 0-1. It's a first pitch swing. And Goose has sliced one straight up. And the third baseman will make the catch. Is that Longoria? I think it is. And that is 1 away. In comes Marv Owen, who's 1-2. It's a full count. And it is... Did it hit him? Or did it go inside? Looked like it hit him. But anyway, either way, he's at first base. And Ray Howarth is going to be the new man. So Schoolboy Rowe is done. And Howarth has laid down a bunt. Gets the runner over to second. And that's going to be 2 away for Petey Fox now. And it's a new pitcher. The great man, Grant Belfour, to the mound. It's a 1-0 pitch. And that is... No, just for a second it looked very nice. But it's caught in left field. And we will stretch. It's a 1-run game. And there's an Australian in the game for the Rays as well. Go on, Belfour. Alright, welcome back. Roxy Lawson. I don't think we've seen him on the mound before. He's going to come on to pitch. It is Navarro at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Up the middle. Pitcher killer. Almost literally. And it's a leadoff single. So not a great start for Roxy, it must be said. And it's Iwamura who is 0-2. A 1-0. And oh, it's a special. It's a schoolboy special, that one. So that is 1 away. Ben Zobrist is 0-2. An 0-1. That has got away from the catcher. So we have a runner at second now. Tying run in scoring position. Can Zobrist drive it in? A full count. It's another pitcher killer, but this time... Oh no, it did get through. And the run is going to try and the run will come across and score. Zobrist delivers a game-tying RBI single. And it is 2-2. Bartlett at the plate. It's a 1-0. Bartlett hits it into left center field. That'll be more runs, possibly. This might be the Rays going to the American League Final. They are not stopping. It's going to be an RBI double that puts the 2008 Rays in front. And they've done it again from absolutely nowhere with the bat. Suddenly they find themselves in front. Roxy has blown it. Melvin Upton Jr. comes into the game as a pinch hitter. And he has grounded it to the third baseman. So that'll be 2 away with a runner at second. And it'll bring Cole Crawford up now 0-2. It is a 2-0 pitch. Crawford into center field. It is going to be caught for a second then. The way that center field was running back, it looked like maybe he didn't have a play at it. But he does. He makes the catch. But the Tigers, for the first time, are behind. And Dave Price is the new pitcher to face G. Walker, who is 1-3. It's a 3-0 pitch. Can the Tigers get the tying run on board now? Oh, no. It's going to be caught. Did that need to be swung at? It looked low and outside. It didn't need. He was on base. He didn't need to swing at it. Gehringer, 0-3. It's an 0-1 pitch. Gehringer grounds it to the second baseman. He's going to be out for 2 away. It'll bring Greenberg to the plate. And until he hit his home run last time up, it was going very well for the Tigers. It's a 1-0 pitch. Hank Greenberg has popped it up into left field. And if the Tigers are going to get to the final, they will need to do it in the 9th. It'll be Eric Hinske. He is 1-3. We know what that one was, don't we? It was a bomb. It's a 1-0 pitch. And it is a ground ball to the first baseman. 1-0 pitch or 1-2 pitch? And that's 1 away. Longoria now, who's 1-3. It's an 0-1 pitch. Longoria into right field. He's going to be caught. That'll be 2 away. And it brings Carlos Pena in, who is 0 for 3 to face Roxy Lawson. It's a full count. And he has walked him. Navarro comes in. He's 1 for 3. It's a 1-1. Navarro into center field. That's going to drop in. It's not going to score a run, but it will be runners at the corners, I think. And the Rays could add some insurance runs here. This is a big at bat. It's Iwamura, who is 0 for 3. It's an 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he struck out again. And that will be that. The Tigers need at least a run in the 9th to keep themselves alive. It is Dan Wheeler on the mound. It is Mickey Cochran at the plate. He is 1 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. And he has got it through. So tying run aboard with a leadoff single. Oh, game on. Alright, Billy Rogel, who is 0 for 3. A 1-1. Rogel looks to lay down a bunt. Misses. So it's now a 2-2 pitch. Rogel strikes out, 1 away. Goose Goslin, 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. Come on, Goose. He is... Oh, it could be a double play that ends the game. There's one. Oh, they just get the one. So the Tigers are down to their final out. It's Marv Owen. He's 1 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. He has popped it up, and it will be the 2008 Tampa Bay Rays against the odds that are going to the American League Final. So there we go. We would have got very long odds at that when this started, wouldn't we? So they will face either the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers or the 2017 Cleveland Guardians, or it would have been Cleveland Indians at the time, I think, wouldn't it? So one of those 3 teams is going to be the best American League team in history, and yeah, it's going to be a surprise. Well, Brooklyn would be a big surprise considering I think they played in the National League. But yeah, there we go. That is that. And we will be back next time to see who it is that the Rays are going to face in the final. Let me know your predictions for that one, and I'll see you for the Dodgers and the Guardians. Take care.